What was I thinking about? What have I been thinking about? Just that I'm a miserable pregnant person. I don't have that, like, Santa Claus mentality, jovial, excited to get up with a big belly and everything. But that's just my personality, I think.
I think before you get pregnant, you have all these mysteries of what you think. You know, I got pregnant and I thought, oh, this is going to be the answer to everything. It's going to be the answer to my life's calling. This is going to be everything, and this is what I was meant to be.
Well, you hope it is, too.
And it is to a certain extent. However, don't put expectations on it that it can't fulfill. But there are parts of it where you're just like, this is not my body.
Yeah.
This is not how I like feeling. The first 3 months is just crud.
Mm-hmm. And I really want a glass of wine. And I can't. It helps my personality.
This cramps my style.
Serious. See, that sounds terrible, though. And that's what I feel, is ultimately that this cramps my style. You know? That's not the way I want to look at it.
No, but at the same time, that's what you're going to struggle with. And I say struggle is not in bad. It's part of growing up. It's the struggle of, this is what it becomes when you become mature. Is that giving of, I give up what I want, I give up what I think I need. We really just don't need anything. And I'm doing it for my kids.
Yeah.
So hard, because then there's such that balance of, I really want my glass of wine.
Yeah.
And after breastfeeding, have that glass of wine.
Yeah, totally. I'm going to be breastfeeding for a year. Really?
If you're lucky.
Oh my God.
Or maybe if you're unlucky, however you want to see it. I think...
I know. But I mean, I think that's everything, though. You think about it, and I remember that with teaching. I wanted it, and then you get into it, and the reality is, this is one of the hardest jobs ever, and I'm not even getting paid very well. You know, I can barely support myself.
Don't figure out what you make hourly, because it's just
my dad
sad.
did that once. It was terrible. It was literally like $1.25 or something. It was terrible. I cried. But then I think about that, too, with becoming a mom. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just not going to be what I want. It's not going to be... you know, all of joy's fulfillment within me, and this is what I was called to do. Even if I was called to do it, it's not going to be that which makes me whole, and I'm not always going to feel, this is glorious. This is exactly what I want to be doing with myself. It's just going to be...
Yeah, and I think it's that way with anything. I think you go to college, and you think, this is going to be the best experience of my life. I finally had a
college sucked.
Oh, okay.
After
my freshman first semester... Fantastic. My freshman first semester, I came home and cried. Like, don't make me go back. My parents are like, we've signed on the deadline, you are going back. But it's like that with marriage, too. You get married and you think happily ever after. I mean, Walt Disney doesn't show anything after they get married. They get married, great. And then you go home and you're like, who are you?
Yeah.
And why do you do things this way? And what do you mean I can't spend money? And why are your clothes on the floor?
Yeah.
And it's going to be like that with kids, too. You're going to have all these expectations. And it depends on where you came from, what your childhood was like.
Yeah.
Maybe your childhood wasn't like that, and you just think, oh, I'm going to make it so much better. And then you forget to factor in the fact that you have a husband who has his own expectations that he's going to do. Yes.
Yeah.
And especially when you have boys. I know when we found out we were having a boy, my husband literally wrote a list that night. These are the 10 things I will teach him how to do. Meanwhile, I'm freaking out, like... I don't know what to do with that, and you're doing the potty training. No, moms, you'll step up.
Yeah.
But you just don't know. But then I had the flip experience when I had my daughter of I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
Like, I think my wardrobe turned to pink immediately because I was like, I can do it, girl. But it's all those expectations, and the best thing to do is just to have no expectations. Literally, you live in the moment. You live in the day. You enjoy what you can. You give yourself room to feel and to be and to say, I'm fat.
Yeah. I think that's my hardest problem, my hardest hurdle, and probably is for most women anyways, is just to enjoy right now and not plan the next week, the next month, the next year, what have you. And, you know, that's a little bit in the pregnancy of, instead of just enjoying today where I'm at or not enjoying today where I'm at, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to get so much worse. I'm going to get so much bigger. You know, all the things that go on with that. And I really do need to just let it go. Try and just enjoy the day or get through the day if that's what it is.
Yeah. And some days is just getting through, and some days is slugging through, and other days are just
Can I tell you what getting through was for me? Getting through was getting through Thanksgiving, stuffed into a dress that I literally thought, oh no, this would make a perfect maternity dress. I literally put it on, walked out to my husband so we could both get a good laugh at it, because my boobs were up to here, which they kind of are all the time anyways, up to here, seriously. Like, I was nearly a porn show at my Thanksgiving with my family. And the dress, it always, it was an empire dress, which I thought was perfect for pregnancy, and it kind of is until you get to the point where, no, you just need to be in maternity clothes, you know? It, usually laid so pretty, and this thing just went straight out like a big top tent. Like a circus freak.
Like a tablecloth. You're like, I'll just serve my turkey right
seriously.
here. On my belly.
Either on my belly or on my boobs. Either way.
I've got 2 shelves. Not just one. 2.
Jess said on the way home, that dress is done. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's nearly inappropriate for the cousins.
What was your first clip?
Exactly.
Was it the male cousin staring or my mother-in-law going...
Exactly. Exactly.
So, I would say, to sum it up, ladies, just be happy. Don't worry. Be happy, Mom.
Let it go. Try and let it go. I think that's where faith comes in.
Yeah. Don't take things so seriously. It's just life. One day at a time. Yes. Thank you, AA.
That's my biggest problem, though, is that I take everything seriously. So it has to be a kind of a morning thing that I do and just go, try and laugh through it. Just try and laugh through it.
Totally.
Which is why friends help.
Anyways, we hope to see you back.